Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've been an elite team in the past. We're seeing a little regression from this group, but they can still beat most any team on any night.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Markkanen is out there with Towns. Then there's Brown. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. They've got Edwards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ingram. And it's Mitchell in at the point. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off target from outside. Ingram against Brown. And that one's good. Ingram. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Garland with the bucket.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Brown against Ingram. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Garland finds Towns. Back to Garland. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. With the tip, and it's Towns on the follow.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Ingram passes to Siakam. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And here's Brown outside. Connects from three-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Right at the free throw line. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 8 points.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Siakam, a screen on Maxey. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Siakam. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Yep, that one goes.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Garland against Mitchell. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Maxey against McCollum. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Maxey. And Towns throws it down.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Outside, Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Towns a screen on Edwards. Pass to Towns. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
McCollum kicks to Edwards. Gobert the screen. Back to McCollum. Green with the ball. For 3, Edwards. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Pass to Brown. Driving the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. They're up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Trey Murphy. White is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Chalk up 2 there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Bane. Sexton grabs the board.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. Off target at the rim. Now White. Back to Bane. Off with the layup. Wiggins drives in. Pass to McCollum. And stolen by White. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great, and to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised B.I.'s feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. Kicks it out to McCollum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Banked in off the glass.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Green with a screen on Bane. Ingram passes to Green. Siakam for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Siakam's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Sexton. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Edwards, he's checked in for McCollum. Pass to Edwards. Over Maxey. Bank shot, no good. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Mitchell passes to Siakam. Brown against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Green's got his first points in this one.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
On the wing, Brown. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many Scots felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
McCollum's checked in for Brandon Ingram. The offensive rebound. McCollum kicks it out to Siakam. No good from outside. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And a missed layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Mitchell outside. Siakam sets a screen for Mitchell. For 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
There's Garland. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And it's blocked. They recover it. Mitchell outside. Green with a screen on Bain. Inside. And that one's good. Green's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To stop the run. The kick out to Brown. Goes back up. And it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 8 points.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Outside Edwards. Over Bain. And the basket by Edwards. He's got 12.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Bain against Edwards. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. With 1 on the clock, no good on the shot. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Siakam is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Mitchell. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside Garland. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Garland against Mitchell. Outside Edwards. Inside Edwards finishes strong.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Mitchell against Garland. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Ingram against Brown. Picked by Markkanen for the tie. Brown, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
Edwards, no good. Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell looking it over. Siakam sets a screen for Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Markkanen a screen on Mitchell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. McCollum's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Edwards finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Mitchell wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Markkanen passes to Maxey. Brown inside the line. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell against Markkanen. Ingram outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Brown. Putting up about 10 points a night, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Markkanen sets the pick for Brown. Over Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ingram dishes to Green. Wiggins with it. Nothing on the board. Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Maxey kicks to Bain. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
When you have the strength of Bain, he does not mind getting the contact to get to the line. He actually has a knack for it.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Edwards. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. The kick out to Bain. Pass to Brooks. Marking in a screen on Wiggins. Here's Brooks. Wiggins with the block.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the paw up and redirected the shot.
Siakam is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. A 3-pointer off the mark. Sexton the pass to McCollum. Here's the teardrop. Garland with the block. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just do it with our defense. Keep moving it, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness, guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, and all 5 guys need to be on the same page. You need to be active, yes, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Darius Garland is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 from Garland. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
White against Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Brown, and right on target with the swish.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Siakam a screen on White. For 3, Mitchell. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. To take the lead. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Green kicks to Siakam. Bain against Mitchell. Over Bain. Again, Mitchell missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The wide open look here for Garland. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Coach is not happy with that 3-point battle. He told his team, we're down, because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. There's the triple. They get it back. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. It's good from long range.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Towns, a screen on Siakam. A second chance effort. And Towns lays it in.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
McCollum finds Gobert. Mitchell with it. He's covered by Brown. Siakam sets a screen for Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Towns for three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's Gobert, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Really left alone that time.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Edwards against Maxey. Edwards with a tough shot.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
To the paint, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
There's Garland, drills the baseline jumper.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Garland, that's for 2. Gobert pulls it in.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one is on Towns.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Talk about coming through for your team, right? Darius Garland with the biggest play of the night.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Markkanen. Tries from 7.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
Here's Markkanen. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Markkanen. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
There's Brown with the 3, and they hit it back. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. So long.